a spreadsheet like this. So with our folder highlighted, go to Create, and the drop-down menu, Spreadsheet. Click here to name your spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet I'm just going to call it Topic 2, Cycle 3 Explore. That way, if I have to go back to it, I know where it is, or I can look for it. Now, I've put mass, the title of my x, the variable going on my x-axis here, and the title of the variable going on my y here. And I've included the unit there. Don't include the unit with the number down here, because we're going to tell the computer to go ahead and make a graph from these things. And if you have the number in there, it can do it. But if you have the unit in there, it will get confused and it won't be able to make the graph. So again, we title it and we include the unit in the title, and then we just have the numbers in the column. Now I'm going to click down here on the side of my graph. Now I can go to Insert a Chart, or if I want the quick way, I could just go to the icon up here on the right and click Insert a Chart. Once I go to Insert a Chart, it's going to pop up with a chart editor. I'm going to click Select Ranges. This is where I'm telling it what are going to be the values graphed as X and what are going to be Y. I click Select Ranges. This comes up. I'll slide it out of the way so I can see my numbers. My first range is going to be my X-axis. I'm going to click and then hold and drag down for all my values there. And it selects them for me. Now I go to Add Another Range. This is my response variable. I'm going to click and hold and drag across these. I'm going to say OK. And now I'm going to want to choose the type of chart. It has my columns. I'm going to choose a scatter plot and double click here on the dots. Now, over on the right, it's come up with my chart. Now I'm going to customize it. So I'm going to name my chart. I'm going to label the X and Y axis. So I click on Customize, and then I'm going to go to Chart Title here, and I'm going to make it Net Force versus Mass. I'm going to scroll down, and I want to label my horizontal axis. I want to label this as mass, and then in parentheses, kilograms. Then I want to click here and go to the left vertical axis and label it net force in newtons. I've got everything labeled. I'm going to go to Insert, and now I have my graph there. To save this image, you're then going to click up here and go to Save Image. So now I'm going to go back to my lab report. I'm going to go to the Insert menu. I'll delete the graph that's given here and go to Insert a Drawing. When I insert a drawing, this window will pop up, and I'll choose the little image icon. The image icon will let me import my image I just saved. From here, I'm going to just click on the image icon. And we're doing it as a drawing so I can draw my best fit line over it. So I clicked on the image icon. I'm going to go to choose an image to upload. That'll let me go into my downloads on my computer. Up pops this screen. I'm looking at my downloads, the most recently modified. Insert my image. And then what I'm going to do, as soon as it takes a second to upload here, I'm going to choose my line with an arrow, and I'm going to put my best fit line over it. You can try this a few times to make sure you get a good line that's the average of all points. And then I'll go to Save and Close. And that's how you put a chart in using a spreadsheet and then put a line on top of it. So try this with your own data.